The president met with leaders of some of the country's newsrooms, an opportunity to interact with the president. And on the discussion table, challenges facing government and society, while editors had the opportunity to share COVID-19 impact on their newsrooms, corruption dominated the discussion. This is in the wake of an alleged looting of funds meant to help deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. President Ramaphosa says he's working on a permanent solution to the rampant corruption.
We have committed that we will provide them with the resources where those resources are needed, and so that they can speed up their work. So that is as far as my discussion goes with them. For the rest, they must do their work. All I will do is to capacitate them, to strengthen their capability so that they do their work without any fear, favor, or prejudice. And that I've also said to them, they must communicate wherever they have challenges or shortcomings in terms of resources, and they have agreed that they will be able to do so. It is important for us to build institutions and strengthen them, because once they are strengthened, then they will do their work.
The president says he shared views with the World Health Organization, which described corruption during a pandemic as murder.
The PPE scandal, as you said, the WHO has said it is murder. And I do take that view as well, because those that have either hiked prices, and in some cases the prices have been hiked up to 800%. And I've often asked myself, what gets into somebody's head that a mask that would ordinarily cost, 2 Rand or 3 Rand is now sold at 90 Rand. That must tell anyone who does that is not only wrong, but that is criminal. It is completely unacceptable. And I subscribe to the view that the WHO has put on it, that this is akin to murder. And including, Juanita, the issue of shoddy equipment or products. That too, where someone, a supplier or manufacturers shoddy products, and then they are then on-sold onto government, and government pays, and sometimes pays in advance. It is plain robbery against government and should not be allowed.
And another pandemic, gender-based violence, a permanent solution is yet to be found. But the president says government's effort will multiply over the coming months to intensify the fight to protect women and children.
I've never been more serious about anything more than getting to address gender-based violence and femicide effectively. And that is why I've taken the lead on this matter, and I'm encouraging all other leaders in government to take the lead. It is a serious pandemic. We've got to make sure that the women of our country feel safe, and we've got to implement that national strategic plan. And we will allocate resources to have the plan implemented. We'll strengthen our courts. We're in the process of training judicial officers, prosecutors, and our police. And this is going on. And the good thing about having the council, which is made up of the women of our country, is that they are going to be the monitors and the evaluators, and they will be reporting that certain things are not being done as set out in the National Strategic Plan.
The president was rather evasive on whether we can expect a cabinet reshuffle.
You want to know if there's going to be changes in cabinet? I don't know. Would you like to see changes? Do you want to suggest to me? Do you want to give me, even if it's a confidential memo in this regard? you're free to do so. Thank you very much.
The president says he will address the nation next week. Nhlanhla Khatlani, SABC News, Johannesburg.